Welcome back to the channel, guys. KFAR back again once again. I'm just going to let you guys know this is going to be far more what I'm used to covering videos. If you're familiar with my main channel, if you're here from the main channel, thank you. You're going to know what I'm talking about. If you're here from this channel and have no idea about what my other channel is, you're not going to like it. I was going to say that, but we watch things and I give my opinions on it. In this case, we're going to watch something from Worldcon with George R. R. Martin. A tough question was asked. And he didn't answer, and everybody felt so offended by it. I personally, in 2025, find this a completely reasonable question when he still has, at minimum, 2 books and several other, sub-stories to finish for this series. It's a completely valid question. Everybody's offended, and we kind of just get left with no answer. We get left on red, if you will, so we're going to watch this short clip, then I'm going to talk after.
But I have a genuine fantasy-related question. So, as you can see, I have a Berserk tattoo. Kentaro Miura, who's no longer with us.
Rip.
Yep, and I'm part of the Martin Scorsese school, so I'm running into Martin Scorsese to hopefully adapt Sophia and have me be the next Lily Gladstone. But here's the thing. George, you're not going to be around for much longer. And this is a tough question that I wanted to ask. This is more directed at Brandon.
No.
Wait, I was wondering, how would you feel about someone else taking over and finishing the books? Yeah.
Not me.
Not you. Yes. I hope so. I hope so.
Can you please stop? That was not a nice way to do this, man. Please.
I agree.
No.
That was the clip. I find that completely reasonable. A fan of the series asking George, who's 76, 77, hey, you've got, 2 books left to write, more sub-character books, sub-storyline books to write. You're 76, 77. It's been, 14 years and 2 months since the last time you released a book for the main story. Have you thought about who you want to write the books after if you're not going to finish them? Should they be working on them now if you're not going to finish them? I think that's a completely reasonable question. And it seems like the audience and all the other, I'm assuming, writers up on panel were, upset with that question. It turns out, this is going to come as a shock to you guys, people die. I'm going to release this video on Tuesday. I'm making it on Monday. Robert Redford just died. Because people die. That's what they do. You get born, you live, you die. However much people don't want to hear this, George R. R. Martin is eventually going to die. And more than likely, he's going to die with a lot of works undone. I wrote a whole conspiracy script for this shit. Sorry for swearing. I'm just got done making a video for the main channel, so I'm still in that mode. I wrote a whole conspiracy theory script. I'll probably tag that video in the description, where I went through, what are the possible situations of why this book isn't done. One of them being he completely finished the book, and it was so close to what the show, ended with, and he's like, ooh, they hated that. I'm going to start over. That was one theory. Another one is just he's busy being famous. He's busy doing this. He would rather be with fans, with other writers, at a giant conference, whatever, just being George R. R. Martin, the guy that came up with Game of Thrones. Those were really my 2 options. He's busy being famous. He didn't, turn 12 and be famous. He's 76, 77, probably has more money than he knows what to do with. And he's busy spending it rather than continuing to do what got him money because he's that old. He doesn't need more money. He doesn't need more fame. Those were my 2 options. So I'm not mad that somebody came up and were like, yo, what's going on, George? Are you going to pick somebody else? Maybe this KFAR guy? Maybe he can write the books? Just saying, throwing that out there. I'd love to do that, but who's your next pick? Who's the next man up? Who's in the batter's box? Who's on deck? Who's on the on-deck circle? Who's the backup quarterback? That's reasonable. Everybody's taking this all butthurt. I I think it's reasonable. Leave it in the comments whether you think it's reasonable, whether you don't think it's reasonable. I don't know. I thought it was reasonable. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace.